Hello ladies, my name is Jaylene Sims. This is the first time we've seen each other face to face. Welcome to the Love Your Life series. Today I want to discuss a few tips to lower your blood pressure. So first let's talk about what is blood pressure. You always hear of two numbers, a top number and a bottom number. So the top number is called your systolic blood pressure. That tells us what the pressure is when your heart is contracting or pumping. Then the bottom number, that's your diastolic blood pressure, and that tells us what the pressure is when your heart is relaxing. Normal blood pressure is less than 120/80. So then that takes us to pre-hypertension or pre-high blood pressure. That is the numbers between 120 and 139/80 and 89. Lastly, hypertension or high blood pressure. That would consist of any pressures greater than 140/90. So now that we have all the definitions out of the way, let's talk about how to decrease your blood pressure. The first step I want to talk about is diet. What should your diet consist of? Of course, lots of fruits and vegetables are very, very important, but one of the most important components that many people don't know about is sodium or salt intake. So make sure that you don't add extra salt to your food after you've already cooked it. And also if you have lots of canned foods or frozen vegetables or foods, make sure you find the ones that say low sodium. That will definitely help you with your blood pressure. Next, let's talk about exercise. If you can get in exercise 30 to 60 minutes most days out of the week, that has proven to lower your blood pressure up to 10 points. So that's excellent if you have high blood pressure. The next thing we'll talk about is weight management. Of course, weight management is definitely important. If you are overweight, if you can even lower your weight by 10 pounds, that has shown to decrease your pressure at least a little bit. So if you can work with your exercise and your diet, that will also help you with your weight management. So altogether, those three things are important for lowering your blood pressure. Another thing I want to talk about is stress management. A lot of times when we're stressed, we have hormones that come out into our body like cortisol, and it increases our blood pressure. So if we can work on stress management, that will help us lower our blood pressure. So what can you do? Simple things like taking a bubble bath or going and just sitting out on the porch, getting away from the normal stresses of life, taking some deep breaths, listening to meditation music, listening to whatever type of music that helps relax you. Those will be things that will really, really help you. So a few other tips that I want to just kind of mention. Decreasing the amount of alcohol intake, decreasing your exposure to tobacco smoke, and decreasing the amount of caffeine that you intake will also decrease your blood pressure. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you for tuning in to the Love Your Life series. Stay tuned for the next.